and medium enterprises in Africa are expanding to meet the growing world market demands.
At the center of it, there is disruptive technology, personal entrepreneurship spirit, business opportunity, innovation, and world economy factor.
That's right, but majorly, there are business minds.
Welcome to Business Minds Africa, a show where we feature and explore business trends, surging business minds, and the best in business.
And to kickstart our show, here's a glimpse of what to expect.
I think the future of African businesses, these African businesses are going to be a success. There'll be a lot of growth.
Quenching people's thirst. Can our environment influence the kind of business we venture into?
What we want to do in Kenya here, we want to introducing more potential of the integration of people's technology and people's lifestyle.
On Business Minds Trends, technology finds a new home in fashion.
When I was in a position where I hired people for my organization, at the end of the day, I asked them, what did you do today? What did you do today that made a contribution to the company?
And in Business Minds Talks, an American-based life coach and motivational speaker is in Kenya. What goodies does he have for business minds? Welcome to today's show. My name is Rading Biko.
And I am Barbara Ndiba.
Well, Barbara, it's such an honor to co-host a business show with a beautiful lady like you.
The feeling is mutual, Biko.
Mutual it is. Our environment has a profound impact on our psychology, and it actually impacts the way we react to stimulants.
That sounds scientific.
Scientific it could be, but not to Ruth Mwanzia, whose love for water and harsh weather conditions motivated her to venture into the business of quenching people's thirst. I spent time with her in our water production plant and filed this successful story in a business life. Take a look.
The eastern parts of Kenya experience mixed and dynamic weather patterns. Drought and famine are just but a few of the fallacies and myths told about the land. In the world of business, situations sometimes open doors to opportunities. Motivated by the situation in her motherland, this week's Business Minds explore the motivation to success by Ruth Mwanzia and the coincidental want to quench people's thirst.
I grew up in Kitui. As you know, Kitui is a semi-arid climate region. So as I was growing up, I faced a lot of challenges to do with water. We had challenges to do with water scarcity, water shortages. So after my first degree, I asked myself, what could I do to contribute to solving this challenge? And also, what could I do just to help my community address this challenge? And that's Cooler Waters was born. I've always been very passionate about anything concerning water because of the challenges that I have faced as I grew up, and we've made our mark because now we are being recognized with brands like, as you've mentioned, other brands which I do not want to mention as for now.
At only 27 years old, Ruth Mwanzia, the director, Cooler Waters Limited, has made a name as a successful entrepreneur in the international platforms. Her company manufactures, packages, and distributes clean drinking water. She comes from an entrepreneurial background, and she as well chose to do a smart business of quenching the nation. Ruth knows everything and discipline in savings for the future. Her discipline and maintaining good relations with peers and resourceful people saw her accumulate 2 million shillings to start off her business.
At first, I started with 2 million shillings, and how I acquired the capital was through a lot of personal savings. I've always had a very disciplined culture when it comes to savings. I also talked to some people who really believed in my idea, and they're able to push me forward and also contribute something small. But with time, I've had to increase a bit more of that. But yes, so that's how I managed to to start.
The water business in Kenya is flooded with multi-billion companies owning a most share. This did not scare the young entrepreneur, who was determined to succeed. She now owns her share among the great, among them major corporate in the country to whom she supplies water to.
Business has really grown. I really thank God. We have corporate clients like African Nazarene University, Datani Enterprises, and just so many other KICC and so many other corporate clients. We're also opening our second branch in Kitui. That would be my dream come true, and I'm actually really looking forward that by the end of this month, everything will be running. Yeah.
Just like many entrepreneurs all over the world, she started naive and clueless. Her resilience, motivation, and desire to succeed kept her going.
When I started the business, I was actually on my own. I had to learn. I had done a lot of market research, and plus my background, I consulted with a water farm, so I also got a lot of knowledge. I did a lot of market research. As I started alone. Then I discovered I couldn't do everything on my own. I had to delegate and get some staff to actually come and help me, guys who had experience in the water industry. So yes.
The road was not smooth. Venturing into a business that literally has its owners was a challenge she tested. Ruth endured.
The biggest challenge was actually market penetration. Sometimes we would go with our product to the market, and no one wants to buy the product because I've not seen it before. They're asking me, is it well treated? Is it that it's just tap water? So market penetration was one of our hardest challenges. But how we've managed to overcome that is that I have a very good sales team, and also the way we package our product, our customers already got attracted by the packaging. So that's what made them even buy the product.
Every month, with time and resource investments, she makes good proceeds from her effort. Her teams in the company know their cause. On her part, Ruth uses her professional background to move the business.
Maybe I would say, I would give you maybe on a monthly basis. I would say we make between 100 to 200,000. So yes.
The need to expand and grow is live in her plans. She's keen to diversify her brand and open new plants.
We have branded water. Like if you have a wedding, if you have an event, so now we brand the water for you. And also what we are venturing into is that we want to have a flavored water before this year ends. So yes, those are the two. And also we do a lot of, I don't know if this comes, okay, I don't know. But we also do a lot of CSR projects. Yes, we are very passionate about giving back to the society. We have youth and women empowerment programs. We work with little children, and we are always giving. We plant a lot of trees in Kitui.
The business values networking and interaction as major contributing factors to growth and success.
I would tell upcoming entrepreneurs not to sit on the ideas, but to go ahead and to implement the ideas, to find ways of actually making the ideas come true, to keep on networking, to keep on doing market research, and actually that they can make it. They shouldn't look down upon themselves because they are young, but they have a lot of potential. So they should go out there and just networking and just keep on grabbing these opportunities, because there are endless opportunities actually.
Ruth is not satisfied with her success. She's keen to advance her education, expand her brand, and give back to the society which inspired her business.
A local brand, but a global brand. What I'm working hard towards right now is making Kula Water as a household name. As I have mentioned earlier, that we have our second branch in Kitui, and apart from Kitui, I'm also working with some partners to make it come true in Mombasa, because also we're getting customers from Mombasa, and those customers are asking us, I go to the shelf, I can't see your water in there. So how can I? So I'm also working with some partners to make Mombasa and just Kitui to come true. So yes, I see myself as a household name in Kenya, and also as a global brand in East Africa.
Out of it, Ruth's mission to quench the nation is well on course. as she continues to expand her business territory and realizing the fruits. For Business Minds, it's Brian Obuya.
Secret to success is that I pray so much. I put God first in everything. I'm a very prayerful Christian. I'm also very hardworking. I'm a risk taker. If I see any opportunity, I go for it. Despite either if I have capital, if I don't have capital, I will still push on with this idea and still make it a reality.
I remember a few years ago when bottled water was a status symbol of sorts.
Not anymore. Actually, an office without water dispenser and disposable cup is considered a poor working condition.
Moving on, what is trending on the business realm?
Well, I guess we have a new smartphone in the market.
That's right, and it's called the dancing smartphone. Let's take a short break, and when we get back, I'll tell you more about it.
Small and medium enterprises in Kenya are expanding to meet the growing East Africa community market and are taking advantage of the fact that the country is the economical hub of the region. Business Minds is the new economic and financial program that brings you the smallest entrepreneurs, the newest innovation, and those entrepreneurs who are working hard to move the economy forward. We follow the expert interviews on the subject, aspirations, and inspirations, giving you more time to infuse up the detail of what makes a business mind. Tune in each week when we take you around the SME sector, in and out of stores and factories, through the red tape and logistic obstacles, across the spectrum of entrepreneurs and back to your home, office and business, as we see how new ideas fit your work and lifestyle.
90 days are still making it up to date, where you can put your matunda there, you can put even cigarette, sweets, and you sell.
This is Business Minds. Let's make a date as we travel the SME world. Business Minds, we mind your business. Welcome back. In this segment, Business Minds will be presenting the world business trends, reviews from the world economy, and new products launched into the market.
Biko, this week I feel like modeling and dancing.
Modeling and dancing? Show us the moves then.
I will, but before then, how does fashion and technology relate?
Well, I've heard of a saying that fashion and technology will inevitably become one.
That could be true. I attended a fashion event organized by a giant tech Oppo where I met the modeling smartphone.
The modeling smartphone? How amazing. Take us there.
Here we go, on the trends.
Authority and elegance were on display. This occasion dubbed Oppo Fashion Night was full of glamour. The Oppo F3 Black, dubbed the modeling smartphone in the event, was unveiled. Fashion designers showcased their designs and how they fit with technology industry. Starting with the showcasing, there was a dance. When models hit the runway, glamour and beauty were on display. The glitzy display of style and elegance attracted top personalities in Kenya's fashion and entertainment industry.
collection. And as they come on stage, please guys, give them some love, show them some love. These are talented designers right here, showcasing their work.
Guests took in designs from Carol Oyugi of House Corazon, Helen Githinji from G by Githinji, Ian Omondi and Brian Matthews of Tesseran Design.
We were able to incorporate what we studied in architecture and bring it into fashion, which is the coming up of designs and coming up with artistic work, the structures, the feasibility of it. So we're able to manage to get it from the architectural aspect and bringing it to fashion. That's why we have Taisere right now. Yeah.
Kenya's fashion industry is one of the most vibrant in the continent after Nigeria and South Africa. The Oppo Fashion Night was established to showcase how mobile technology has enabled the fashion industry to break new grounds regarding designs, job creation, marketing opportunities, and influencing popular culture.
As being a global brand, actually we are number 4 in terms of largest smartphone brand in the global right now. And what we want to do in Kenya here, we want to introducing more potential of the integration of people's technology and people's lifestyle.
Technology is at the center of fashion design. A prime example of how it has impacted fashion is the heightened use of social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook in showcasing designs. The new Oppo F3 Black Limited Edition is offering a new direction in regards to style.
So for the whole time, we want to introducing people, like, as you know, people, we are very, we're very care about our designs of our handset. So we also want to give our customer the best feeling when they're holding our handset.
Oppo is banking on the device to help them make inroads in the premium smartphone segment in Africa. Designs on the runway were heavily inspired by the device's matte black color, sleek curved design, and cutting-edge technology. The creations also represent Oppo's vision of being trend-setters and at the forefront of technology and lifestyle industries.
Today we are doing the F3 Black Unveil in a fashion party, meaning that we've collaborated with 3 young talented designers who have been inspired by the design of the black F3. They'll be showcasing their designs using this. Our targeted audience is mainly 18 years to 35 years of age, so we believe these are the people who enjoy great designs, fashionable, and Oppo appeals to all these kind of young people.
The Oppo F3 Black comes with a pre-installed screen protector, jelly case, fingerprint reader, a 16-megapixel front camera, and a 2-year official warranty for added value and protection. It provides long-lasting battery and high photographic features, best for trendy Kenyans looking for a new level of selfie experience in the modern and social lifestyle. Oppo is is not the only tech company using fashion in trade setting. Amazon, Apple, and Google, three of the biggest giants in tech industry, are trying to carve their own path into the fashion space. For Business Minds, it's Lily Shivoko Agoro.
Barbara, what makes a business mind?
Well, I would say it's inborn talent, opportunity, skill, or even education.
I asked Wolfgang Christoph, a US motivational speaker and a life coach, on the same. I guarantee you, your answer is nowhere near what he said. Here is how it went down. Hello and welcome to Business Minds Talks. My name is Rading Biko. And today we are glad to host Wolfgang Christoph, a US-based international life coach and motivational speaker. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I live in California now for the last 40 years, more than 40 years in California, and I've been a life coach and mentor, keynote motivational speaker for the last 30 years or so. And I not only do that in California, but around the world. The companies and organizations ask me to speak or to coach or to provide seminars.
Okay, my next question. What makes a business mind?
That's a good question. A business mind. You see, when you're in love, you don't need food, you don't need money, you don't need sleep. You want to be with your sweetheart, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
You see? So you would do anything to get there, even if your parents, tell you not to do it. You find a way to make it happen, right? Why is that? Why is that so strong in you? Why are you so committed to be with your sweetheart? Because every fiber of your whole being is saturated with the idea of what it is that you want. So in business, it's exactly the same thing. If you're having sincere desire to achieve something in your career, in your business, you must be saturated with that idea of success before you even start. You can't just start something and say, well, let's see what happened. You're setting yourself up for failure, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to be a winner in life, you need to feel that I am already a winner, and you must think as if it is, and then it must be. You have to act and believe and speak and create an environment in which you can succeed, Yeah. So that's the mindset that you need to have to even start.
But most people, especially the youth, they just wake up one day and say, you know what, I have this business idea. I want to go and try it out.
Ah, great. I see that a lot. You see, many people start a business and they save a lot of money, and then they say, now I have a shop or some kind of a business, and I have a name and a title, and now I'm telling everybody where I am and what I do. And then they wait. I said, okay, why isn't anybody coming? Because they're not really thinking it all the way through. You see, you need to have a roadmap of where you want to be in 5 years from now. You need to have a roadmap on saying, how is my business going to look like from 2, 5, 10 years from now? And what do I need to do in order to make that happen? You cannot wait for your customers, to the community or the other businesses to come to you and say, oh, I heard about you, please do business with me. That's never going to happen. You need to go out and get it. And so education is important. You need to educate yourself about your industry. You need to know what everybody else is doing. And then you need to find a way of doing it even better. If you have employees, you must make sure that you take care of your employees. You need to empower them. You have to let them be part of the solution, not just taking advantage of them for cheap labor. Because if you take care of your employees, if you take care of them, they will work for you. They will find a way. I love to go to work instead of saying, oh, just punch the time card in and out and then you owe me something. Well, when I was in a position where I hired people for my organization, at the end of the day, I asked them, what did you do today? What did you do today that made a contribution to the company? Well, I don't know. Well, you need to think about that, because that's what I hired you for. You said you have a talent. I hired you for that talent. Now you need to give me that, what you said you can do. Why would I keep you if you're not doing it? Right? So you set boundaries, you create responsibility, you create a sense of ownership and pride, and you support your employees so that they can do something for you willingly, not reluctantly.
And what are some of the drivers of a business mind?
Some people are intimidated or insecure about looking about the big picture. If I hire you in my company, I want to hire somebody that can run the company one day. I want to find somebody who can be the next president of the company. I want to hire somebody that has enough energy and stamina and innovation that can be in charge of this company that I am on right now. Why should I hire somebody less than that? I mean, there are different positions, of course, that doesn't require that much stamina. But what we need to look for and to answer your question is we need to create relationships. You see, without relationships, and I talk about true relationships, not relationships that, that is established through corruption and bribing and, because how much is enough of a bribe? You're setting yourself up for a failure eventually. So you need to have the courage to overcome the urge of buying into that kind of a mentality. So you create genuine relationships with people that you can learn from. And as a business owner, I want to be in a position where I can help you to be successful. So the way I measure success is how many people I make successful. So that is the kind of relationship I want to build with everybody that I come in contact with. Because if I can help you in your business to be successful, it will benefit me again. You see? So create genuine relationships that not only to think about what is in it for me, but what can I do for you? It will come back to you eventually.
My last question. We have seen brands, we have seen individuals make it in the first to 5 years of their career in their business line, then all of a sudden it goes under. What is success to you?
I don't know why some of those businesses failing, but there is probably something in the process that they have missed. You need to, when you're creating a roadmap, or let me back it up a little. When you have a business and you're just going straight for the throat to make an X amount of dollars or money, and then you say after that I don't care, well, that's a very selfish way to think about a business. Because when I have a business, I am involving a lot of people. And I need to think about those people and their lives and their families. So if they fail, then they didn't have a roadmap of sustainability. They just made a quick buck and then they're on the way out. If that's what they choose to do, that's a choice, right? That's what they choose to do. If they're really serious about business, then they find a way to overcome that, So everybody has their own reason of why they fail. And it's always your fault. Nobody else's.
Imagine that's just an obstacle that prevents you from achieving your goals. Well, Wolfgang is such an amazing character to hang around.
After hanging around him, I think I'm a business mind.
Me too. Well guys, that's all we had this week from our Business Minds basket.
For comments, opinion, or to feature on our show, contact us using the address appearing on your screen. We've been your host, Rading Biko.
And I am Barbara Ndiba. Until next time,
keep minding your business.